is moral and what is legal are not always the same. The system is designed to keep those in power where they're at, and those on the outside looking from afar. So to get ahead sometimes you need to go around it. That's exactly what happened in the comic book Shadow Doctor by Peter Calloway and Georges Jeanty. It tells the story of Calloway's grandfather, who, after graduating from medical school, could not get a job at a Chicago hospital or secure a loan to make his own practice. So what do you do when you're living in 1930 Chicago and no one will do business with you? Well, you go to the famous mobster Al Capone, of course. And yeah, for those wondering, this is based upon a true story. I usually don't like to say I'd like to see a TV show or movie based on this comic because it seemed like a backhanded compliment, as if the comic itself was not enough. In this case though, I think it's worth making simply because it's a story more people should hear about. Now of course there are elements that have been dramatized a bit, but it's framed through a conversation between Calloway's grandfather and his dad at a hospital during a time his grandfather became ill. It certainly adds into the intimacy of the narrative to keep this connection to the events so direct. It also does not shy away from the moral complexities of being indebted to a mob boss and the risk it can put you under. When they need one of their enforcers to be stitched up after a rough encounter, where do you think they will go? To the end just to find a means? Difficult questions deserve nuanced solutions, and you get that here. Artist Georges Jeanty sets the exact tone needed for this series as it shifts from dramatic family encounters to intense medical drama to brutal mob-style shootouts. Jeanty makes them all work while always feeling a part of this world. One of the downsides of the series is that it's an Aftershock book and it may be difficult to find in physical form beyond a back issue bin or a used bookstore. However, it is available on digital platforms like Kindle, so if you're interested, I would advise checking it out because it has a story worth telling that I think more people should hear about.